I was sent to a church in the valley. I didn't go to stay, and soon my soul became happy. I refused to let things be. Boldly I came unto his throne of grace. God sends no wallflowers. I refused to be shy, refused to let sleeping dogs lie. It was down with the blue bloods, down with all dogmatic church protocol. In heaven thou art. I was Christ, turning over the tables of the money changers. Half dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, silver dollars, and lowly brown boys. Countless shekels fell to the floor. I rebuked the lukewarm. I upset the apple cart. I was Stephen the martyr. By the mob I was baptized under a torrent of stones. I was Ezekiel in toil, preaching to a valley of lifeless, dry bones. My face was soiled, clergy robe soaked in sweat. My patent leather shoes were muddy. Sermon after sermon, sermon after sermon, after sermon after sermon, I sat in bewilderment by the desk, hearing bellows of raucous laughter, knee-slapping laughter through storefront thin walls emanating from the sanctuary, as I stood alone in the pastor's study. No, let me reconsider what I just said. Correction. Yeshua was there. A stiff-necked people perishing for lack of knowledge, people who yearn for the creature, a pulpit step and fetch it, a knuckle-dragging talk box that placates, that won't make waves, that tells them everything that they want to hear, nonsensical sweet nothings that tickles the ear. The knuckle-dragger never steps on a toe, keeps intact their ritual, non-spiritual house of cards, their status quo. I succeeded a career-long pulpiteer. His bones lay in a watery, marshy grave behind the building. Behind the leaky building lay a miscellaneous assortment of bones, hokey mothers and trustees, the bones of sticky-fingered deacons, who drank from filmy jugs and rode on the back of horse buggies, lower limbs dangling over the edge. Primal sounds of travel, the clicking hoof against the gravel. I was not quite here. I hadn't yet appeared, still in my latency. But I would soon stand before Jericho's wall like a balm in Gilead, a New Jerusalem beacon, sent to present the crucifixion of the God of tradition, resurrected into the God of experience, Nahash. But before this, Judas would betray me with a kiss. Golgotha, where was I heading? But there would still be more water treading, more loaves, more fish. Beyond the gates of the city, I was shown the salvation of God. My inner conversation is my new nature. I shall not feast upon unloveliness. I shall not feast upon unloveliness. O Athaliah, wicked daughter of Jezebel, steeped in Eastern Star programming, Luciferian Freemasonry. But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. He stretched forth his hand, and it rained all night, it rained all night, it rained all night in the valley. Then from his high hill I watched them dogs, and the waters he troubled kept rising, rising, and rising. The demon spirits of legion concocted their bitches brew in the bowels of the galley. My demise they planned with cunning stealth. They took meticulous notes, patiently, patiently. Father, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? God's man must be weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast, so that he may be able to clean the tables of vomit and filthiness, rebuking the heathen of their untowardness. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, check, precept upon precept, check, line upon line, check, here a little here, there a little, every jot, every tittle. Despite Satan's chill, Joseph's coat of many colors blankets my chest. We, spies of Joshua, preachers in disguise, harmless as doves, yet serpent-wise. Elohim's evangelists, I stood before the heathen, their faces hard as flint. I, the excommunicated, but unbeknownst to the heathen, an apostle is sent.